the Old Colony Cougars, who last year were 3-6, again, though we talk about this with a lot of our area teams, one of the better 3-6 teams that you'll see, and that's because they had a superstar in Jake Pringle, but he's no longer there, and so now Coach Bryce Gilbo needs to finish what he's been building over the last few years and keep adding on some more talent, and now he's got to replace Jake Pringle as part of that.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Pringle was a three-sport stud for Old Colony last year, not only in football as the area's top quarterback. He also was a standout in basketball and a star in baseball as well. And he ended up winning our athlete of the entire school year for male athletes. So he's a huge player, to fill. It's a big void left by his graduation. But Cole Bernier is going to try and fill that void at quarterback for the Cougars this year. He's got experience. He's been on the team, I think, at least 3 years now. So he's an athlete that's got the confidence, experience, maybe not experience at quarterback. So there might be a little bit of an adjustment for the Cougars. His top receiver will be Seth Moniz. He's back. He's a name that we've been talking about for the last 2 or 3 years as well. So that there is some, veteran players returning to the field for Old Colony. But the big thing for the Cougars has, even last year with Jake, throwing all these touchdown passes was their defense. They'd give up big plays on defense, or the defense would be on the field the whole time. If the offense had a little bit of struggles early on to kind of, with a passing game, if you throw 3 passes and they're all incomplete, then you're off the field quick.
Right. Yeah.
So I feel like the defense had, a lot of struggles last year because they were on the field all the time. Coach Gilbo realized that too. He's a smart guy, and this year they're changing their defense. And it's a little risky, but they're going to try and blitz teams. They're going to try and, force teams to, turn over the ball or, get off the field quicker so that their defense isn't out there as long, and then giving their offense kind of, a little bit kind of a boost there. So they're hoping that that's kind of a winning combination for them this year, in the Mayflower League. But, they do have a big hole to fill on the team. But it won't just be one player this year. There'll be multiple guys that'll have to step up.
And Jake may be gone physically, but his attitude and his spirit remains, because I talked with Cole over the summer, and he said straight out, that Jake imprinted an attitude and a work ethic on that team that will last far beyond just the years that he was with the team, and the coaches agreed with that. So
yeah, and that's pretty awesome. That's when you know that you've had somebody come through the program that's pretty special, not just for the stats, but for what they leave behind, the legacy.
There's impact, and then there's legacy,
and
that's what I think it is. So you can follow along with everything about the Cougars and all of our local teams by following us on Twitter at SC_varsity, right?
Yes.
Make sure I got it.
Yes.
I need the visual aid sometimes. And you can tweet us your pictures, your videos, results, thoughts, whatever else you want to during the course of the football season and all of our sports.